Start recording. So let me fix this. Okay, guys, tell me who should I remove from here? Ahmad John, right? He's not coming, right? Muradullah, where is he? Muradullah. Okay, Muradullah. Who else? Bikhruz Beg is coming or no? No? So he left. So he will come. But for now, let's remove him. How about this guy? Oh, you're here. Okay, sorry. So, good? Absama John. Okay, Absama John, tell me. So you see I have this code. It's displayed here. So now if I write this show debug show check mode banner to false. Yeah, so what you see, if I restart it doesn't change, right? If I Control S it doesn't change. I have to click on this button here. I have to click on this button. So what should I do in order to make it kinda live? So if I save, it should be updated automatically on my. How? Do you remember? So what should I do? It should be inside the class, yes. Pattern, yes. Saving, what should I do? So I have to click on material app then. Yeah. Extract widget, so it will create a new widget for me. Yeah, so it will create new widget. Every widget is a new class, just simple class, which extends stateless widget. Okay, then I can just put it on one line here, my app. That's all. Now if I make changes now, so I don't have to click on this anymore. Look, let's make some changes. For example, I'm going to update the color of my header. I'm going to make it orange. If I just press Ctrl S, it will be updated to orange very quickly. You see, I don't have to wait for so long, and I don't have to press this one. Yeah, if I change this one to hello, Ctrl S, it will be updated to hello. Almost immediately, almost, okay? So that's number one. And then it's better to move this class to different file. And Asluddin is not here. Mihraban will tell us why it's better to move this separate class to another file. See, I have app.dart here. So let's remove everything from here. Sorry. So why is it better to move this class from here, from main Dart, to the new file? Mihraban, what do you think? Because what? No, it depends. Main depends on it. So what are the benefits of separating the code? Akawarbe. Why don't we write everything in main? Why don't we write everything in just one file?
Because we have to create 2 pages.
No, it's still one page. It's still one page now. So Adhar John, why do you think we don't write everything here? why don't I continue everything here? So why I don't keep it here? If I have more code, why I don't keep it in one file? Why do I have to separate them? What kind of benefits I can get? But you can think about it. Okay, let me repeat. So first of all, for readability, okay? Because cleanliness of your project. If you continue writing the same file, when you encounter some mistake in your code, it will be very difficult for you to find that part. You have to scroll all the way down and up because you will have like thousands and thousands lines of code. So to have like thousands lines of code in one file, it's against good practices. Okay, so we just separate the code and just put them inside different files for better readability. Okay, that's number one. Another reason why we do this, because when we do project, we don't do it ourselves alone, right? We work in teams. So in your team, we will have like 5 to 10 people, right? So if multiple people work on the same file simultaneously, they will have conflicts. For example, I and Akabra are working on the same file, and I came here and I tried to change this line to blue, and Akabra came and tried to change this one to green. So we will have conflicts, okay? We will have conflicts. So our computer will not know whether to take green or blue. So that's conflict. So that's why we separate the code, and every person will work on separate files. So we don't touch each other's file, okay, to avoid conflicts. So those kind of benefits we get. And then let's do your homework. Let's open your where is 103, right? That's okay. This one, right? So first of all, let's create a header for WhatsApp. So that will be in up bar. So background color will be, what kind of green is that? Did you find, guys, or no? Teal? Like this? 800. How did you find? You just search on Google. Very good. So let's see. Okay, after I separate the file, I have to restart. Okay, and then I have to write title. What's up, like this. Yep, what's up? And then question to Mohammed Babur Beg. How can I put these two icons? No, leading is before title. Actions. Inside actions, you can put list of icons which will be displayed after the title. Okay, so icons, search, and then icons. What? More? Like this? More? Let's. More is like this. You see, we need 3 dots, maybe 3 dots. No. Sorry? Max? What? Spell what?
V-E-R-T.
V-E-Vert. V-E-R-T. Okay, yeah, correct. So now we got what we wanted, but it's in what? It's in black color. So how can I change it to white color? We can give to text separately, then icons separately, but I want to give to everything at once. Foreground color. Guys, foreground color will give, let's read. Foreground, the default color for text and icons within the app bar. Okay, so it will change for everything. Foreground color, will be colors white. Refresh. So I got this. It's different font family here, I suppose, but and we have some spaces, but we don't want to spend time fixing this because you can do it yourself later. Let's do this part. Okay. So I go to my body, and then yesterday I told you to use single child scroll view, right? There is another one as well, which is called ListView. And you can use ListView as well, which will be scrolled automatically. You have children there as well, and then inside children, what you can put is container. You can do it with container, or you can do it with list style as well. List style like this. So let's go to documentation and read what list style provides. So list view in Flutter. First of all, we have to open their documentation, and then list style Flutter, and open documentation as well here. So list view is most commonly used scrolling widget. Okay, so it provides scrolling effect to you as well. It displays its children one after another in the scroll direction. Okay, so if we look at the code, that's how you can use. Okay, so you can use container inside, you can use anything inside of children, but for WhatsApp case, it's better to use something called list style. So if we watch the video, they will explain in an easy way here.
Sometimes you have a list of items you really want to follow the material design spec. You could spend hours working out the perfect item layout with rows, columns, containers, and various amounts of
That's
padding.
what we need, right?
Or you could just use a list tile. List tile implements the material design list spec for you, leaving you to just worry about what goes in it. You can say what goes on the leading end of the tile
See?
and on the trailing end. In between them goes the text, either in 1 line, 2 lines, or making room for 3 lines. Make things smaller and denser with the dense property, and you can make it interactive with the on tap and the on long press callbacks. To give the user some hints on the list tile's interactivity, use the enabled or selected properties to style that tile. And that's it. You now have a list of items that follow the material spec. For more on list tile and all the other
So you see, that's exactly what we need actually. For WhatsApp, for Telegram, for all those messengers, they use list style. Okay, list style. So because they provide the icon, the title, and also they provide what they display it here, subtitle, and then trailing icon, or what you can put whatever here you want. Trailing, title, and subtitle. That's what we need. Okay, so let's go to our list. Yes, but you can always just Google it, list style Flutter, it's there. So that's what we want. So let's write the code. List style. First of all, leading. So that's our first icon. So I'm gonna get icons. So person, right? We're gonna get person. That's what we're gonna get, and then title. So where's our title? So the title will be okay, let's go with Akabar actually. Akabar. And then this one, the below one is subtitle. Okay, so let's go with subtitle, which will be text as well. So what did you text me, Akabar, last time? Huh? Hi bro. Okay, so then what's this? No, it's trailing. Okay, trailing means whatever is at the end means trailing. Okay, so I just put trailing, and then it accepts. You see, it accepts a widget, so I can put any widget I like. So now I'm gonna put just text, and I just put time. What time? 10:10. 10:10. So I put just one list style. So let's see what I got. So I got this, right? I got this. So Instead of icon, now I have to put what? An image, right? An image. So let's say I have 3 images here. I have 3 images. Maybe I'm gonna, or just send any image you like, Akbar, for yourself, okay? From network, from internet. But for now you understood, right? This is leading, this is title, subtitle, and then trailing, okay? But we need how many of this? We need around 7 or 8, right? We need around 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. We need 8 of this. So I have to do what? I have to put comma here and copy paste 8 times. Yeah? Like this. So I save. And all of them will be what? All of them will be a cover. And by the way, if I go on and on with this, it will be automatically scrollable. Unlike column. In column you have to add scroll single child view, but this one is automatically scrollable, you see, because of what? Because of list view. Because of list view. Okay, so I don't need so much. I need just 8 is enough, I think. Okay, that's enough for now. So now you see what's happening. Every time I have to repeat myself. Every time I have to write leading, title, subtitle, trailing. Leading, title, subtitle, trailing. And I may have like hundreds of contacts in my WhatsApp, right? So I don't want to write the same code multiple times. That's why I need to create a separate widget that holds this code, and I just call that widget myself. Okay? So what I do is I just click on any list style, click on this, and then extract widget, and I give it a name. So I'm gonna say contact tile, okay, like this. So now I don't have to write everything here. Instead I will remove everything down there. Instead I will just put contact tile 8 times. You see? So you understand the logic, the concept? So in order not to repeat yourself, you just create a separate class for your widget which holds that code for you, and that's all. You just call and you will get that. Clear? So I'm gonna go back and I will ask you to do it yourself. So please, this is your app 103. Copy paste this code. This is inside your main dart. Now do exactly the same thing as I did. Go to your list style and extract the widget, and just call the widget name here 8 times, okay? Did you understand the task? Okay, do it. Guys, be careful when you import. When you import here, my project name is secondly. Your project name will be different. Okay, you have to fix this part. Inside text. Don't change it. Don't change. We will do it later. I want you to extract the widget. I want you to remove the duplication. You see? Yeah, I don't want you to duplicate your code. Fix it the same way as I did. Okay? Extract the widget and call the widget 8 times. That's all. Very good. When you give the widget name, try to give it from capital letter because it's a class. So to differentiate class from function, we give class from capital letter. Okay? Just good practice. Not just go automatically. Download Android Studio. Go to Google. Type Android Studio. Download. Guys, please, let's do it together again. Look, you see the problem? You see the problem? I have duplication in my code, right? All of us, we have duplicate lines. That's not good. That's not good. We don't want to have duplication in our code. To avoid duplication, we just have to create a class for it and then just call the class 8 times. Because we are calling it 8 times here, right? So I just copy the code into a separate class and just call the name of the class. So I don't repeat the code inside class, I just call the name of the class. To do that, in VS Code, it's very easy. You just put your cursor on the widget name. Put your cursor on widget name, please, everybody. List style, yes. Click on the bulb. Did you click? Extract widget. So on the top of your VS Code, you are asked to give a name, right? So they are asking you to give a name to your widget here, you see? Give any name you like, but make sure it's a capital letter name because it's a class. So I'm gonna name it contact tile because these are display my contacts in WhatsApp, right? Just name it contact tile. Okay, like this. Then press enter. Done? So you see what happened? It just removed that code and it just created a class for it below. You see? It created a class for it. Contact tile class. You see? So now you don't have to write this code again and again, these ones. So you can remove all of this. You can remove. And instead you just call what? Contact tile again and again. Like this. You see? No duplication. I just call the class name and it will just build this widget for me. So if I refresh, I will achieve the same result. You see? Do it now. Yes. Who has problems? Nuruslan, then? What's the problem? Okay, guys. Done? Everybody? Can I continue? So, but still I have duplication in my code, right? What's duplication? I'm calling this too many times, right? I'm writing contact file 8 times. So imagine I have 150 contacts. I have to write contact file 150 times. That's bad. So can you give me any ideas how can I shorten my code? Again, yeah, we can use for loop, right? Yes, first. Because if you want to display something in my meantime, we can use for loop. So there is a kind of built-in for loop for us. So if you want to display 8 times, please go to your list view. Everybody, please let's do it together. Go to your list view, put dot builder, okay? Dot builder, like this. Dot builder. Done? Okay, it will give you error because it says the name parameter item builder is required. So you have to go inside and just say item builder, like this. Item builder. Then just click on this. It will give you the, sorry, you can create yourself, but it will give you the prompt as well, context, and then index like this, okay? Then open the function, context and index. So I'm going to explain what context is later on. It doesn't really matter for now. But index, just put index. So we'll learn what index does right now. Done? So now just say return contact tile like this. Done? Is it giving you the error here? Just remove children, we don't need it anymore because we're doing it in another shorter way. Okay? Done? Did you write this? Okay, now guys, now we need to tell our code how many times we need to loop. Okay? So that's done by using item count. So just let's say 8 for now, right? Control S. So it will give you 8. It will give you 8. Try to put, for example, now 20. It will give you 20. Now I have 20. You see? Done, Aslanbek? Much better now? Yes. Because you need brackets. This function. This is function parameters. This is then have to open function brackets. Return should be inside. Okay, this is the function. Everybody can do? Yes. So now try to change item count to 200, 100. It will give you that much of contact type. Okay? You can change this one, this number, so it will increase or decrease automatically for you, just like for loop. Who has problems? Okay, who has problems? So, did you play with this value? Does it change? Okay, so much nicer now, right? So we don't have any duplication in our code now. Yeah? So now, guys, so what's going on? What's the problem with our app? Look at this and tell me what's the problem. Yeah, we have too many accountants. One is enough, right? So, so we have to change the names and then what? Even the images. Let's forget about the image now. Let's change at least the name and then the message and then the time. Okay? So how can we do it? How can we do it? Constructor, yes, correct, constructor. So basically, so I can do constructor here which accepts string name, right? Yesterday. But in real project, how do we do it in real project? In real project, guys, so we don't specify the name in our code. We never write a cover in our code.
It counts as object. It counts as object.
Sorry?
It counts as object.
Yes. So how do we do it? So we get those values, these kind of values from our database actually, right? We don't write a cover, we don't write HTML in our code. We store them inside database and we retrieve them from database. And then we just display it. We never write something like this. That's called hard code. This is just for testing whether it works or not. But when it goes to production, we need to remove and we need to get the values from where? From database. Okay? So now we don't have database. If we have time this semester, we'll get some data from the database. I will teach you that. But for now, at least let's kind of replicate the work of database. Let's create an array of objects. So we will imagine that that array is coming from our database, and then we will just loop through the array, and then we will display the data. Okay? So I repeat, we don't have database now, but we will just simulate the process of database. Okay? We will create kind of array of kind of coming from database. Okay? So for that, let's create an object called contact. Let's go to our lib and remove this image card. We don't need this image card anymore. So inside lib, create a new folder. Create a new folder. Please, everybody, create a new folder inside lib. Done, Aslanbek. Created folder. Call it models. 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 Okay, inside models, create a new file. Call it contact.dart. Contact.dart. Fatima Khan, why are you not doing? Why are you not doing? Doing? Okay, good. Done? Muhammad, everything is okay? Okay, let's, so I will ask, I, shall I come? Okay, guys. Now I will give you a task to do. Okay, so task, create class that has 3 parameters: name, message, last time sent. Did you find Savage? Message, name, last message, last time sent. Last message time. It's better to say last message time. Okay, just do this. Okay, inside your new file, contact.dart, I want you to create a class called contact. Okay, I want you to create a class here with 3 properties: name, the last message, and then the last message time, and create a constructor for it. That's all, and send it to the group. Let's see. Savage done? Still? Okay, so Android Studio, new folder in Flutter.
Should use constructor?
Hmm?
Should use constructor? Plus.
Yes, create a class with constructor. Did you find Sevinch? Done? Where was it? Okay, Aslan Babur. Aslan, correct. Akaba, correct. Oh, you use date time. Don't overcomplicate it for now. Just let's make it string for now, okay? And Babur, it cannot be int because we have 10:10, right? So it's a time. So for now, make it string. Akbar, did you do it yourself? Or ChatGPT? You just dropped it to ChatGPT, that's why you know how to use date time. Guys, do you think I cannot drop to ChatGPT myself? Why do I ask you? Do you think I don't know myself? You need to do it yourself. Written time, new message, okay. Okay, good. So I'm gonna take one of your work. So it shouldn't be int. So let's get Muhammad Babelbek's work. Guys, look, I'm gonna put this, but it should be string for now. Why? Because we have to display like 10:10, right? So it includes symbols as well for now. So it's not int, it's not 10:10, right? It's 10:10. That's why I'm gonna make it string for now. That's all. Okay, so that's my contact. Now I go to app.dart. Okay, I go to app.dart. And then here I will do this. So inside here I'm gonna create a list. Don't write it, just watch what I'm doing now. Okay, I'm gonna create a list of contacts. Okay, list of contact. So I'm gonna just import the contact from here. Okay, it will be list of contact. I'm gonna name it contacts. Okay, then it will be list. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this const from here because I have some other non-const values here. So guys, look, I have created list of contacts, not strings, not int this time. It will be list of these objects. Is it clear? Okay, so now let me create those objects. So I'm going to create contact. Okay, contact Akabar. The name will be Akabar. The last message will be hi bro, and then the time will be 10:10, right? So I'm going to create more like this. All right, so let's go with aslet done. Then the message will be hello, and then the time will be, for example, 12:12. Okay, the next one, who? Sadr John. Sadr John. Okay, the message will be what? Sadr John. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning, and then it will be 20:20. So. But for Sadr John it doesn't really matter. So Shahruz, Assalamu alaikum, So the time will be something like this. Okay. So let me just do this much. So who else? Abdul Samad. So the message will be Silior. Then the time will be 13:10. Then who else? Who's left? Who? Big Timur. Big Timur. Kahoot. Okay, then it will be 30. Oh, what am I doing? I'm tired already. So, the last one. Aslan Beg. Aslan Beg. So it will be happy birthday. Happy birthday. So happy birthday must be 0000, right? Okay, so now what I did is I just created a list of objects, right? Of contacts. So this kind of list will come actually from where? From your database. Later on, okay? Later on I will teach you, if you have time, I don't promise, if you have time, I will teach you how to get the data from database. But for now, we're just simulating the process. Is it there? That's what we get from database actually. Okay, now we want to display these values inside our WhatsApp contacts. Instead of I copy every time, we're going to display these guys, all of them, one by one. Okay? So just get this and paste it inside your My App, please.
It's not downloading.
It's downloaded?
Yeah, I had downloaded, but it's not just downloaded. Successful.
You have it already. Guys, if you have error, please check whether you imported it. You have to import the contact, right? Because it's in different folder. It's in different file and folder. Please import it. You play Counter-Strike. Do you know Photoshop?
I tried them, and now I also tried.
What's this? Game?
I don't know. Please, play like that.
Where is Android Studio?
While I'm installing, it shows not successfully.
Okay, I think it's not installed properly. Yes. Guys, done? Guys? Done? Can I continue? No, Rosagul, what's going on? You have to import it properly
It's not must change it.
in our emulator.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's something to do still. Yes. Hmm? Have problem? 1 second. Why have 300 after all?
Şöyle başlayalım. Şöyle.
Eskisi bor ekan, ustiga yozayotganga xato bo'lyapti. Buni keyin ertaga olib kela olasizmi hozircha? Uydan qarab ko'ring-ku, shu Google'ga yozing-ku, lekin ertaga olib kelib ko'ring. Who has problems? So others are fine, right? Guys, remove cons from your. Why did you need this one contact? This one contact, this. What are you doing? I got like this. What? Yeah, less. No, you have to import it from here. You have. There, I told you to not use the internet. Make it straight. Who has problems? Yes. Okay guys, let me show you. So now we have an array, assumingly coming from database. So now we want to display these values into our emulator, right? So we go to our item builder. So this time it won't be 20 or 200, or we don't want to write even this one, because how many times we want to iterate? Tell me guys. length. So if we have like, how many we have? If we have 7, I want to iterate 7 times. If we have 70, I want to iterate 70 times. So I need to get the number of iterations programmatically, right? So I go to the list of contacts. I get their length. That's all. You understood? So that's how many times I want to iterate. Okay? And then I cannot just return contact tile, right? So I have to go to contact tile, and then I have to get these values from where? From outside. So I open string name, string. So I'm gonna just name it short, string name, last message, and then string time. That's all. So here I'm gonna say required this n, require this lm, require this t, and then remove const. So instead of akabar, I'm gonna just put what? N, my name. Instead of subtitle, I'm gonna just say last message. Instead of trailing, I'm gonna just put time. Alright? So now when I call this, I'm gonna just pass the values. So name will be I need to get the object actually, right? So I have to go here and just say contact it will be equal to contact index. So index will be from 0, right? So if I get the contact under the index, I will get the one contact. So I will just say contact dot name, and then last message will be contact dot last message, and then time, last message time will be contact dot last message time. That's all. So something is wrong. Contact last, it will be T here. Okay, so now if I refresh, it should give me different values here. You see? Akabar, Asladdan, Sadaqjan, Shahroz, and different time and different names and different subtitles. So I repeat again because I did it very fast. So I have the list of contacts. Okay? So every contact has different name, time, and message. Okay? Let's assume that it's coming from database. So now I will loop through this inside item builder, just like for loop, and then every time I loop, index is just like I in for loop will give me like 0, 1, 2, 3 until 6. Okay, so I will get one specific contact each time based on the index from my list. So first time index will be 0, so my contact will be who? My contact will be Akabar. So in the next iteration, index will be 1, so my contact will be Asladdan. Next time it will be Sadaqjan. So I'm going to take one by one each of them. Okay. Then I will return the widget. Okay. I'm going to return the widget, and then I'm passing the values of name for this, and last message for this, and time for this. So it will display it in this way. Okay? That's all. I don't like the silence. Too confusing? But this is already like a little bit more fun already. You are more into programming already. Okay? Programming is not like HTML, just putting everything on top of each other. It's not like Flutter, container. It's not programming. This is already like step into programming. Okay, so you have objects talking to each other, looping through something, displaying some values programmatically. Okay, so you see, and imagine this is coming from database, so we will have just functioning WhatsApp app here. Okay, try to write, please. Try to write it. If you don't have time, I will send the code later. So which part I have to open? This part? Okay, write this part first. Yes.
How can we put the image instead of the icon person?
Easy. Just instead of this, just put image, asset, or network. That's all. We ran out of time, guys. I'm gonna send the code. Watch the video, please. I'm gonna upload the video to YouTube, and your homework will be this. Let me send it. Okay, that will be your homework. Okay, this is your homework, guys. So something similar, but I want you to do it in a way which I just displayed. Okay, so let me write the steps you have to perform. So first of all, create a class called book. Okay, just like I created contact. Okay. It should which has properties below. So it must have a title of the book, B who author, right? This subtitle is author, right? Author, and then that's all. You say easy, just two. Okay, and then create maybe image, but you see only one they have image. Yeah, you can create image as well. Yes, image. Yes, for now it will be image link. Okay, so create a bar, then create a widget called book row. So I want you to create a widget just like this one. We created a widget for one row right here. We called contact tile. So I want you to create a widget to display one row here with the image and the name, the title, and the author, right? Okay. Create a widget called book row, just like contact tile. Using list view builder, display the books, from create an array of books in my these 5 steps, this exactly the same steps which we did today, but this time what will be different? Your class will be not contact but book, and your widget name will not be contact type, it will be book row. That's all. Okay, everything else should be the same. Please do this. Okay, it will be practice, good practice for you. And this time I think you can use just container, just normal container instead of list style, because the image here is big. But you can use list style as well, but the image will be smaller. Okay, so I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and watch it, please.